Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's Professional here. Welcome back to my playthrough of GTA 5 on the PS5. I hope that you guys are enjoying this series, and if you are, please do drop a like, because it does help this series out a lot, and does help with the algorithm. So, on this part, we're going to be doing Tanya's missions. Now, we did the first Tanya mission already early in the playthrough, because you need to do her first mission to unlock later story missions, but the Tanya missions are a bit annoying, and they're really boring, but there's a reason for that. And I'll be explaining that. So let's do this then.
Tanya, do you ever clean your raggedy bitch ass up?
Fuck you, Lamar. I mean, Franklin or whatever.
He doesn't even remember his name.
Everybody on the block knows you gone on Vinewood and shit.
Well, shit, if going Vinewood means I ain't hitting the pipe like 1992, then shit, I'm guilty as charged.
Reference to San Andreas, by the way.
What?
1992.
Excuse me?
Look, I'm sorry, but where's your love for the hood? JB ain't doing good. He needs help. We need your help, nigga. We gonna lose everything.
All right.
Shit.
What do I gotta do?
Same as before, boo. A little help with the tow truck. Nothing for a real man like you.
All right. You just get yourself together. Your ass done went crazy.
Go to the tow truck. So, Franklin knows Tanya and JB. They grew up in the same neighborhood together, but JB doesn't make a physical appearance, but he's mentioned a lot.
You never could say no to me, Franklin Clinton. I ain't so cracked out I don't remember that night behind the burger shop.
Not this again. What, we was like 13?
But you was a man after that night.
Damn, every time with this shit, and nothing even happened.
It's all good, baby. I know that wound ain't healed.
So, Tanya is JB's girlfriend, I believe, and they are both crack addicts. And so JB works for the tow truck company, but
you know the drill.
He's constantly getting high, and so he's not repoing any cars. And when he doesn't, he's not getting any money. So he could be fired from his job. He could lose everything. Wish this vehicle was in the online. That'd be kind of fun.
What you got?
10-4. We got an SUV in a handicapped spot without a sticker at the Lucky Plucker in Little Seoul. Do you copy?
You know I don't copy. I'm an original. Yeah, we got you. JB still sick.
Man, you sure you need me? Cause you look like you know what you doing.
One, I can't drive. And two, this ain't no work for a lady.
Oh, you really fighting the feminist cause there, ain't you, Tanya?
Like your aunt, you mean? I saw her fake jogging the other day, chanting some whacked out nonsense. That bitch is crazy.
Yeah, that we can't agree on.
And I got qualifications, honey.
Like hell you do.
I got a certificate in cosmology. You never seen my nails.
What, you going into space now?
You always did think you were so clever. Remember Davis High? You didn't learn shit at that school.
And you got your math on the corner in Davis.
So,
Jesus.
Oh, okay. Let's go repo this car. And so Tanya constantly expects Franklin to help her out with everything. It's a bit ridiculous. Okay. Okay.
We're on, boo.
I got it
Let's
now,
move
okay.
it out. Keep an eye on the car.
Okay, I got it now. Okay, I was a bit confused on what I had to do there. And we just take it back now. And this is pretty much Tanya's storyline, is there's several, like, missions like this, where you're just repoing the cars.
This ain't a job for making new friends, is it?
I thought you been into some repo work.
Yeah, that's true. Same shit, but nicer cars.
It's an honest dollar, and there ain't many of those around.
An honest dollar that I ain't seen yet. Man, JB need to get his head straight.
JB's going through a hard time.
A hard time sitting on his ass smoking crack?
I gotta keep his hours up. Word is they gonna sell the business. A new owner ain't good news for the drivers with no papers. JB sold his social for a piece 2 years back.
I see the problem, but I just don't see that as mine.
You too good to cover a brother now?
I'm here, ain't I? I've been covering that brother for 20 years.
So basically, she said that JB sold his social for a piece. So JB sold his identity illegally. And when she says piece, she's probably referring to a gun, because piece is a slang term for a gun. Or she could, I guess, mean drugs in a way too. But piece oftentimes means gun when somebody says that.
Drop it in the marked area. Same as before, honey. I'll make it up to you, Franklin. You know I will. See you round.
Yeah, she's not gonna make it up to him. Unhook bonus. Oh, we got 100% on it. Okay. JB missing. Please help a sister out with another job. Call me and I'll explain. Tanya. Oh, no.
My brother from another crack mother.
What's going on now?
JB. Niggas gone AWOL, baby. I don't know what to do.
Is he ever not AWOL?
He's bad, Franklin. Got his claws in deep this time. They're on to him, leaving messages, saying he gonna get cut. You ain't gonna let a sister starve.
Look, man, I'm not gonna let that happen, all right? Now leave it with me.
So we gotta go get the tow truck again. Gotta help Tanya and JB once again. And what I'll say about this is that people like Tanya and JB exist in real life, and this is common. I'm not even talking about the drug addiction. I'm talking about constantly asking people for favors and just saying, hey, we grew up in the same neighborhood together. You have to help me out with this. Which, it's fine to ask somebody for a favor, but repeatedly asking the person over and over and over again for a favor. So there's people out there like this that will constantly ask for favors over and over and over again. And then the one time that you say no, they call you a scumbag and tell you that you're a terrible person for not helping them, when all you've been doing is helping them constantly. I'm aware of this. People that just act just like this. They'll constantly ask for favors. They'll never actually help somebody else back, but they'll constantly ask for favors, and the one time you can't help them, they will act like you're a scumbag. And on top of that, Tanya and JB, both of them have that same mindset that Sweet does in San Andreas. Lamar has a little bit of that same attitude too, but Lamar's more reasonable. Is that it's basically this idea that, you grow up in the hood and you die in the hood. And if you try to leave the hood and you try to make a better life for yourself somewhere outside of it, then the people that are in the hood, some of them might not be too happy with that and might act like you're some kind of traitor for leaving them. That's what, people like that act. And this is not just an American thing. This happens all over the world. Poor places, there's often this attitude that, you grow up in the poor place, you're supposed to live there, and you're supposed to die there, and you're not supposed to leave. And if you leave, the people there treat you like you're some kind of traitor or something like that, when all you're trying to do is trying to make a better life for yourself. So Franklin really has no obligation to help Tanya or JB, but he's still doing that in the kindness of his heart because they grew up together. But, my parents' country, where my parents grew up, is in Poland. And in Poland, there's these really poor villages, which are really the same thing. And what happens is in these villages, the people have no opportunity. It's extreme poverty. Today it's better than, what it was when my parents were growing up. My parents didn't grow up in a village, by the way, but they knew people from the villages. And so what would happen is, somebody would leave the village, they'd go to a city, they'd go to Warsaw, Krakow, they would try to make a better life for themselves. And what happened was the people in the village would act like that person is some kind of traitor for leaving the village behind. They say, you're supposed to live here, you're supposed to die in the village at old age, you're not supposed to go somewhere else. And so, Sweet has that same mentality in GTA San Andreas, where he's basically just just saying oh, you never did get it, did you, Carl? And he goes on that big rant, and he just
This is dispatch, 1033. We got a car stalled on the train tracks at Chum Street, Elysian Island. Who's got ears? Over.
Yo, I can handle that.
10-4. Put the hammer down.
So, yeah, like I was saying, Sweet has that mentality that, why did you leave the hood, Carl? You ran away, you're running away from what's real. Well, what is real? What is it? Because Sweet said you're running away from what's real. What is real? Living in poverty. So, it's I understand it to an extent why people act like that, because it's their home where they grew up, but not every place where people grow up is going to be a nice place. And if you can find a better life somewhere else, and you have a better opportunity, why not take that opportunity? Why hold somebody back, and why, you know, treat somebody like garbage because they, you know, they decide to move away and try to make a better life for themselves? You know, some people are just way too judgmental. Clear the stalled car before the train hits it. Oh, great. Okay, it's this button. I keep mixing it up.
Holy crap, that was close.
Idiot is sitting in his car when train's about to hit it. Why don't you get out, moron?
Am I glad you showed up? Any chance you could take me to a mechanic so I can get that death trap fixed?
That's a bad place to break down.
Yeah, it started spluttering at the crossing. Then the engine just cut out. Damn car, foreign trash. I've told my wife 100 times. But she's like, oh no, Phil, you can't say that. Not anymore. She'll soon change her tune when she finds out I nearly died. All this fancy eco crap they put in cars now. We never asked for it. We never signed that treaty. A mile less to the gallon, and maybe I wouldn't have ended up on top of the train tracks. I'm at a loss for words.
Could've fooled me.
Makes a nice change, though, to get towed for a good reason. Normally, I'd be cussing you out. You know, asking you how you sleep at night.
I'm sure you would, man.
You been in the business long?
I ain't exactly in the business. Just helping out a friend, dawg.
So yeah, moron. He literally, it's that. And the thing is, though, is some people are like this, in real life, that their car will break down even in a really dangerous spot, and instead of trying to get out of the car, they're gonna do everything in their power to save the car. The car's that valuable to them, and you know, life is the most valuable thing ever. So, you know, even if it's the most expensive car, if a train's coming, you get the hell out of the car and you run away. But anyways, let's deliver this. So there's still going to be way more of these repo missions. And the weather effects are pretty nice. I do like this game in the rain. But you know what I don't like? I don't like that GTA Online... GTA Online does not rain at night, and it doesn't rain in the early morning, I believe. When GTA 5, it does rain at night and in the early morning. So I don't know if you guys have noticed that. It doesn't rain at night in GTA Online. I know some people are going to say the Humane Labs raid, but that's a mission. I'm talking about free mode. I'll hit the... Okay.
Okay, thanks again. That could have been much worse.
If it ain't the finest man in South LS.
You can tell JB I did his work for him again.
I will, boo. Soon as he wakes up.
That's that. What did we get on the mission score? Oh, we got 100% on it too. Nice. Okay. Okay, so now we gotta wait for another call from Tanya. Me and JB getting clean, but JB fiending bad sick as a dog. Can you do one more job for us? Give me a call, Tanya. Again.
Franklin, what's poppin'? You get my text?
You sound messed up.
Nah, I kicked the pipe. JB too. For real this time. Can you cover one more job, boo? Just till he get out of the sickness.
God damn it. Okay, last time.
Last time. Okay, let's go and get the tow truck. Last time. Is it really gonna be the last time, though? But yeah, you want to watch out for people that are constantly taking advantage of you, because it's good to be a nice person. It's good to do favors for people, don't get me wrong. But don't let yourself get taken advantage of, because Franklin is getting taken advantage of in this situation, clearly. And it's I mean, when I was younger, I had that problem. I guess I still do have that problem to a degree, that I just always said yes to everyone. So whenever anybody needs help with something, I would always say yes, yes, yes. I'd help people multiple times, and then people wouldn't always be there to help me when I needed something. So it's you know, it's good to be a nice person. It's good to help people out, but just don't let them take advantage of you. That's just it. Well, the best way to tell whether somebody's truly your friend is to see if they want something from you. If they want something from you and they keep asking you for stuff, Because a true friend is not going to keep asking you for stuff. A true friend is actually going to ask you, do you need help with something? Not, can you help me with this constantly?
This is dispatch. Broken down car at Spanish Avenue. Who's in the vicinity? Over.
Yeah, I'll take that.
10-4. Copy that. Clear after you.
Okay, let's get over that broken down car. And I remember one of these guys that you pick up yells at you, so, like, I wonder if it's gonna be this guy. Gotta get there in 5 minutes, that's easy, though. My god, imagine if they made a GTA Online DLC with, like, a tow truck business and Tanya's constantly calling you. Oh my god. And then you barely get paid for it? Oh man. At this point, I could see Rockstar doing something stupid like that. Okay, here we go.
I called you people like an hour ago.
Yeah, this is probably the guy who yells at you.
Drop me off at a repair shop, and one that's not gonna charge me a small fortune. Seriously unacceptable response time. I'm just saying.
Shit, you can get out and walk if you don't like it.
Whoa, simmer down, buddy. I'm not blaming you per se. You're just the little man. I know that. I'm just saying there has to be accountability. Not at the drudge level, but up top. I keep posting negative reviews online, and it's like nobody reads them. I know they don't. I get daily stats. You know, I've been towed 3 times in the last month, and the quickest response was 47 minutes. I'm just saying, maybe they need a new system.
Or maybe you need a new car.
Like I say,
That's a good
I'm not
comeback.
blaming you. My problem's with the mule driver, not the mule.
Enough. All right, you need to shut the hell up, homie. Oh, shit!
So, how do you get towed 3 times in a month? That's ridiculous. What the hell is wrong with this car? Ah, come on.
Well, we made it. I won't mention you on the complaint form.
I won't mention you on the complaint form. Well, thank you very much.
Franklin, what's cracking?
Not your ass, I hope. I covered that job, all right? Now stay off the rock. You feel me?
I'm high on life now, baby. It's a new dawn.
When Franklin says rock, by the way, he's referring to crack. And the reason it's called rock is because crack is basically, oh, I guess I could have done it a little faster. Crack is basically, hardened cocaine. That's really what it is, really. There's a few little differences, but it's basically like a harder, it's a, cocaine where it's a powder. Crack is like, kind of like a block form of cocaine. So here, Tanya again.
My #1 player.
You ain't cleaned yourself up yet, Tanya? What the fuck is wrong with you? You said it was all good on the phone the other day.
I was, and I did. I was clean. That's why you didn't really see me around for a bit, but JB, man, the smoking is real bad. Real bad. I had a few days.
But you ain't clean now.
Exactly, okay?
And now your ass gonna lose every
She
fucking
started
thing
smoking
unless
crack
I help
again.
you, right? I heard this shit before.
JB ain't doing so good. JB ain't well. JB's your cousin.
He ain't my fucking cousin.
Look, your mama smoked, nigga. You know what it's like. Don't you have a heart?
I don't have much of a heart. But by doing this, I don't have much of a brain either.
I love you, Franklin. I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. JB, appreciate all you doing. Just one more job with me, and I promise this is gonna be the last time.
It better be.
I
Now
promise
bring
this is
your
gonna be
ass
the
on.
last
Come
time.
on.
Franklin's making a mistake that he's even helping her again here.
So you want to hit?
Hell no. What happened to you, Tanya? You used to be a good girl.
Even good girls need some sugar on their cereal. Days get long on the block. You know how it is.
No, I don't know how it is. Why don't you get out the hood? Away from JB. I love that nigga, man, but he bad news.
What, like you? Like Tanisha? Find me some rich lawyer or doctor? That ain't real. Maybe JB ain't going places, but you know who he is?
If he went his ass to work, that'll be a start.
So you heard that right there. She says what? That wouldn't be real, just like sweet. Again.
Aye. Show me how good you got since last time.
Am I still wearing the motorcycle helmet in the truck? I think, yeah, I am. Okay,
This is dispatch. Come in. We have an accident on Vespucci Boulevard. Over.
We got it.
Copy that, Vehicle 29. Driver's badly injured. Phone box on the scene. Car needs moving to the nearest auto shop. 10-7.
10-7, 10-4. Tanya don't talk numbers, baby. Unless you talking 420, then we got a date.
10-1. You're breaking up. Over and out.
Man, ain't this like the 5th time? Ain't there any other fools out there you can guilt trip into working for no pay?
You in the groove now, Franklin. And you and JB was homies before you had hair on your balls.
Yeah, so you keep telling me.
I still remember that time your grandpa caught you and JB slinging cigarettes. Chased you all over South LS.
Yeah, man, shit, that was a good hustle while it lasted.
You still kicking it with that shit talker Lamar?
Oh yeah, shit, I'm stuck with that fool forever.
We didn't have much, but we did it right on Forum Drive.
so let's see the last situation here.
Well, yeah.
Damn, they got messed up. There it is. Okay, fool on the radio said drop it at the repair shop.
I heard that. Over.
I heard that
think there's
over.
one on Adams Apple Boulevard. I'd say you about earned a tow job of your own.
Come on, Tanya. I told you better than that.
Don't get all high and mighty. You know different. You ain't afraid to use what you got to get paid.
Man, what are you talking about?
I heard about you. Rent boying on the side. Selling yourself.
What?
That's what people are saying. You know Sharonda's cousin Kiara's nephew Deontay? Skinny kid with the big head? They call him Golf Club.
No, I don't know Sharonda's cousin nephew.
Sharonda's
He saw you
cousin
with a rich
nephew.
white boy. I ain't judging. I mean, we all got bills to pay.
Man, that's so messed up, I don't even know where to start. Crackhead-ass Grapevine really outdone theyself this time.
Just drop that bad boy in the parking lot, and we done. Clearly, you do better without me getting you all hot under the collar. That should do it. Can you give me a ride back to the yard?
Like I don't got nothing else better to do than drive your ass around.
So now, is this really the final repo? Yeah, this is like a very kind of boring story, but, you know, even though it was a bit of a boring story, it is a realistic story, because something like this could totally happen where somebody, you
JB
know...
will make it up to you soon as he gets back on his feet.
Oh, no, he's not.
Yeah, I heard that one before.
We'll get some drink, get some smoke, get some good food, do it right. Me, you, JB, Tanisha, if you want.
Now that ain't happening.
Okay. You, me, JB, and that clown Lamar Davies, old school. If you ain't too busy rent boying, that is.
Man, fuck you.
You solid, Franklin. Thanks again, baby. Don't be a stranger.
Is this really it, though? We got 100% on it, but is it really it? What do you guys think? Oh, no, no.
The answer's no.
I can't holler at my boy now? Thought you might want to know, being a high roller and all, they finally put the towing company up for sale. You know the business. Could make you some good paper. And you can keep JB on as a driver when he gets his head straight.
Shit, I think about it.
So that's the tow truck company is now for sale. You can buy the tow truck company. Income, $500 per car towed. And we purchase it. We've purchased the towing impound. The business will provide tows to people in need. You will receive $500 per vehicle tow, penalty deducted for damaging the vehicle. That's not really a lot, and it's a lot of effort for, you know, not too much money. Well, in game it is.
This is dispatch. Command. Can you do an abandoned car pickup? Bring it back to the lot?
So these are the missions that you now get with the towing company, and these are like very generic.
Who the hell do you think you are? I'll show you, you fascist.
Oh, you're doing nothing
Okay.
there. Is that the sacred? You screw with me.
So yeah, these missions are pretty much generic. You go over to the area, you pick up the car, you drop it off. I think these are infinite. I haven't done these in some time, but I don't think there's any kind of limit on it. So it's just take the car. It had some crazy guy shooting at us there, but you know, for the most part, you just pick up the car and you drop it off. I don't think there's really any more of a story here. Whoa, that's gonna do some damage to the car. And there we go. So I guess we'll wrap it up here, guys. Thank you guys for watching this part. I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone.